We are continuing to ask the experts while we cover the coronavirus.
Dr. Zorba Pastor joins us once again, and we'll be taking your calls later on. Welcome back to Live at 4 Zorba.
It's good to be here.
All right, so let's talk about, we're in, about a week and a half into this, seriously into this, and there are a lot of people at home who are, we're mentally struggling, and I'm including myself with this too.
Well, let me talk a little bit about that. That, I think, is a really...
All right, we have a...
And then you have the problems, essentially, with fear of COVID and the panic of COVID. But then we also have social distancing, and that's a true issue that we have to attend to. So one of the things I recommend is talking to people on the phone. But if you have a smartphone, as many people do, it's so much better to talk to them using FaceTime to actually connect with them. In fact, my daughter was calling me right now in between this because we FaceTime once or twice a day. She's in Seattle. It really makes a big difference. The other thing to do is shut off the web and the information about COVID. You don't have to look at it 24/7. It'll only make you more and more anxious. Look for good material, just like we're talking about here. Pay attention, but also look for other things. So pick up some good books. There's some excellent books. Look at some movies, especially funny movies. And once again, talk to friends on the telephone, because we see how much that social connectiveness really does make a difference in our lives.
And go for a walk. You can go outside.
Mm-hmm.
You bet, absolutely. In fact, I was thinking about that today. I looked outside. I used to jog. I jog sometimes in the summer, sometimes in the spring. I don't often jog during this particular season. I was looking outside from my window here, and I thought to myself, I'm going to get dressed up and jog in my neighborhood, because it gets me outside and gets me out of the house, which makes me feel so much better.
But stay 6 feet away from everybody. Don't social
Yes.
distance.
What would you recommend for people who are working like the front lines, like emergency responders, who essentially can't really get away from this?
Well, that's where talking to your fellow emergency responders really will make a difference. Now, I work in my office in Oregon, although I'm working remotely because I'm 72, so I've been banished to work and do things like the Epic In Basket and other things. But it's really talking to the other people in your office and connecting with them on a first-line basis. Of course, social distancing is important there, but I think that communication with your fellow workers will help you both feel better, because we are in this together as a team, as a nation, as a country.
All right, start calling in if you have questions for Dr. Zorba. It's 270-9933 is the number, 270-9933. And, you know, it would be nice to stay home, but it's also nice to come to work and interact with you guys, even though we're keeping our distance.
Right. Yeah, we're doing the best that we can, and I think that, I mean, there are very few people here at
I counted
the station.
There was 10 people in the newsroom this afternoon.
Yeah, you know, and we're doing our best to communicate with each other, and, you know, we let each other blow up at each other, and we know, just be prepared, I'm a little grumpy today. But I think it's that whole communication, and if anything, boy, does it make you appreciate what once was, what you had, what we took for granted, really.
Precisely.
All right, 270-9933, the number to call. All 4 lines are lit up. We'll get to your questions right after this.